do you see a path forward where there is no social media? Like, I think you're starting to see a lot of companies now realize that clicks, engagement don't necessarily directly translate into sales, and don't necessarily translate into to mindshare. And we are seeing a lot of bad actors out there, people who poach and
Yep.
prey on companies that they just don't like. I guess two-part then. Do you see a path forward without social media? And then second of all, is there a way to self-moderate? You see more and more companies closing comments or not allowing comments on posts. What are your thoughts on the future of that?
So the question, just to restate, is do I see a future without social media? And then what are some of the things companies can think about as we're dealing with negative actors, bots, AI, the lack of trust in this environment? And it's again, a great question. So one, I don't see a world without social media and having to spend money in that space as a table stakes for your marketing. What I do see is the impact of email marketing, social media campaigns being reduced because people continually are losing trust to what's real and what's not, or you are inundating me, so you're taking away my privacy. So because I did a Google search on one thing, you're serving me with 37 ads I didn't ask for. People are growing weary of the inundation with all this information, right? One of the things that during the introduction, it's one of the reasons a few years ago I got into podcasting. And I'll give you a simple pitch and why, okay? It is a way for me as a business leader to share my authentic voice, unfiltered, uninterrupted, for a point that I want to make to an audience that I want to build trust with for me. And so if you think about that as an enterprise, as an individual contributor, you want to be able to create a communication narrative that you own. The other thing with podcasting is it creates an engine of quality information reuse, because you can have an executive at your company, you can have an executive at a client company you want to do business with, and hear in their voice the problems, the opportunities, how they feel, and that can inform an authentic content strategy without having to take 30 hours with that executive. And so for me, we're all chasing in the future a way to get our trust meter up in the sea and the deluge of just all of this craziness of information. So short answer is the value of social media is going to go down, but it will maintain its necessity in terms of brand value. We have to look around the edges and look at new tools, new techniques that allow us to create authentic communication that we own the voice and people can know it's true. It's a very, very good question. Big question.